So, this is video number 400. 400 videos. Wow. I do talk a lot of crap. No, seriously, I think it's absolutely awesome that I've done that many videos. This is actually a shout out going to a number of people, obviously, that I've met over the time that I've been on YouTube. Some old, some new. So let's just get right to it. Okay, first up, we're going to give a good awesome shout out to the Gorgeous Geeks. You guys will know about them already. They are three awesome girls, Katrina, Christina and Gina. Of course, Gina is more like Batman, she's only ever there if she needs to be. So it's mainly just Katrina and Christina. These girls, they do comic book reviews, they do movie reviews, TV shows as well. I believe among their favourites is obviously Smallville, The Vampire Diaries is in there, Fringe as well. They love to watch Fringe. And as I say, they do movie reviews, and they've also were at the C2E2 convention in Chicago last month. So they were lucky enough to be like holding interviews. They were doing press release stuff. They even gave an interview to the founder of superherostuff.com. Okay, Renando was the dude's name. I've forgotten what his surname is, but when I watched that video I was like, awesome, because he basically described the website as made by fans for the fans, for comic book, made by comic book geeks for the comic book geeks. And it was brilliant to actually see that interview. I was over the moon, and Christina actually sent me the link saying, oh, are you aware of this store? I was like, hello, I've got t-shirts from said store. This is one of them. This was bought from superherostuff.com. So very, very pleased that they got to do that. So that was awesome. Gavin Dad, they deserve a huge shout out because they are now in their second year. They've now been on YouTube for 2 years, and they are almost approaching 2,000 subscribers as well. And if you're not familiar with Gavin Dad, I suggest you get subscribing onto their channel. It's all about movies with them, and I mean, when I'm talking movies, I mean the full-on shebang. They don't just do reviews, they also talk about the Oscars and the Toronto International Film Festival, other film festivals that they get their interest in, everything. And it's not just Gab and her dad, who's Philip by the way, that do the reviews. There are times where Gab has a guest if Dad is not able to attend the movie, or the best bit is Max, Gab's son Max, who is full of pure awesomeness. So if you've seen Gab and Dad's reviews, you've got to watch Max as well, because his reviews, it gives you a great insight as to what a kid thinks of a film. Okay, I mean, there was even, I remember when Harry Potter came out last year, and you're watching the review that Gab and Max did, and it was pretty much Max telling Gab all about Harry Potter. So here's a 9-year-old kid teaching us about Harry Potter. I thought that was just awesome. So congratulations to them. As I say, they are approaching 2,000 subscribers. Shouldn't be too long before they hit that, I'm sure. Oh my god, right, I've got to give big props to this dude. Cayman Stoll of Minnesota, Sartell, Minnesota, by the way. He lives in the town of Sartell in Minnesota. He is the biggest Superman fan that I have ever met. Okay, people over here say that I'm the biggest Superman fan they've ever known, but this kid, Cayman, he is a huge Superman fan, a massive Superman fan. I mean, he is now that much of a Superman fan that he is featured in a newspaper article in the state of Minnesota, in the, was it the Southern, oh, I'm trying to remember what the newspaper was called, but I linked it on Twitter. I also linked it on, I think he linked it on Facebook as well. But as I say, the guy is just, he has an entire room dedicated to everything Superman. There is nothing in his room that isn't related to Superman. That is all I'm going to say. The kid has huge memorabilia. It's just unbelievable. I'm proud of the guy. You know, I'm absolutely proud of him. I just think it's absolutely awesome that you know, he was featured in the newspaper. He, you know, after he was featured in the newspaper, suddenly websites like supermanhomepage.com featured said article, and I just thought it was absolutely brilliant that he was featured in it. Let's have a look. What's the name of the newspaper? I've got to get the name of the newspaper before I can move on here. It's the sctimes.com, but the actual name of the newspaper? St Cloud, that's it, St Cloud Times, sctimes.com. And if you've bought the newspaper over in America, in Minnesota, as I say, it's under the life section, and wow, that's all I'm going to say. The kid is doing awesome. He's now passed 300 subscribers also on his YouTube page, and he really is he's probably more enthusiastic about Superman than I am. Yeah, and he has done some interviews with some big name people as well. I mean, people as big as Cassidy Freeman, for heaven's sake. Cassidy Freeman. Cayman Stoll has interviewed Cassidy Freeman from Smallville, people. Okay, that is a big thing. Okay, he's got a couple more interviews to come up as well, and he's going to do a special interview with a mutual friend of ours, Krypton Sites, the owner of that site, Craig Byrne. So I hope you guys don't mind that I plug that, but I thought I might as well get that in there for you. So yeah, that is going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. Another close friend of mine, Mark Jefferies, also known as MJ Magic. He is a magician, and he has got some serious tricks. He sent me a video yesterday, and I watched it this morning, where he was basically doing a little gig in front of a group of old people, and it was just so amazing to watch the reaction on these people, especially this one particular old lady. Every time he was doing something, she was always like, "How are you doing that?" And I'm sitting there thinking, that is so cute. That was really awesome. So Mark, thumbs up, son, thumbs up. He's just gone past 100 subscribers, so I'm sure he'd be happy to have a few more on there as well. Big up my boy Christopher Pratt of the Bratters. This dude has just gone on from being a young kid who has been doing a lot of gaming reviews, movie reviews and other stuff, to literally becoming part of quite a large circle of game reviewers now. I mean, his recent review he just did was of Crisis 2, which I just watched earlier, and it was brilliant. It was absolutely spot on. He pretty much told it as it was. He gave some interesting insights about the game, also put in a bit about how certain PC gamers may not be happy about how Crisis 2 looks, but even I myself, I play all my games on PC. I do not own a console, and dude, all I can say is I wish you had got the chance to play the first one, because you would have loved it. I mean, if you have had the chance to play it on someone else's PC, then great, but to have it for yourself and play it on your own PC is just amazing. So, but yeah, big shout out to Chris Pratt. He's now almost at 730 subscribers now, so he is going really strong. So well done on that one, son. And I've pretty much saved the best till last, because this woman I can only describe as probably the biggest film enthusiast that I've ever come across. Okay, this woman, I'm surprised she has not got so many subscribers, because she is just beyond awesome. Okay, she's only got 53 subscribers now, but I was hoping she must have had at least 5 times that amount, because she really has got talent and skill, and she knows her TV and film pretty well. If you like TV shows like No Ordinary Families, Being Human, Castle, How I Met Your Mother, even old school like Buffy and Angel, and then there's Vampire Diaries, there's Bones, anything like that, Community, any of those TV shows, Grey's Anatomy and The Cape, all of that, she literally talks about reviews on all of them. I mean, I just do a handful of reviews like Smallville and No Ordinary Family and movies as well, and anything Superman related, but this girl does a whole host of TV shows, and it is absolutely amazing how much she knows about TV. She literally is a TV addict. Okay, she is an armchair TV addict, and it's amazing to see something like that. But she also does bloopers. She does certain like facts regarding the TV shows. She has got 2 channels, but her main one is no, she hasn't got 1 channel. What I'm talking about, she hasn't got 2 channels. She's got 2 Twitter accounts. That's what I'm referring to. But her YouTube channel is called Angie Lee TV, and it is Angie Lee Velasquez is the name of the woman in question. So Angie Lee, big up yourself, girl. Well done. Because seriously, when I've watched a couple of her videos, and I thought to myself, how is this woman not out there in a big way? Because it's just impossible for her to be this so enthusiastic about her TV shows, and yet no one's really picked her up, kind of thing. So I think this girl deserves a lot of major props and a lot of publicity. So get subscribing to her channel and start following her on Twitter as well. So everybody that I've mentioned, put all the channels at the bottom and their Twitter accounts as well, so you won't miss a single thing. So yeah, so whatever your forte, people, it's all down there. Okay, so as I say, wanted to say thank you to everybody who have subscribed to my channel as well. I mean, I've now got 1,471 subscribers, which is just awesome. So 1,500 is approaching pretty quickly. That's not too bad. But I've got to thank everybody that watches my videos, because honestly, I'm just some random dude in the UK. Alright, I don't even know how all this happened, okay, but this is awesome, okay, it's absolutely awesome, you know. I talk in my friggin' bedroom, for heaven's sake. You know, I'm not one of these people that goes to exotic locations or fantastic places to do his videos. He's in his friggin' bedroom. I don't know how you guys can put up with that, but anyway, but seriously, no, thank you all for watching, and as I say, subscribe to those channels that I've mentioned below, because they are all awesome people, and they deserve massive props, all of them. They are awesomely fantastic, every single one of them. So yeah, by all means go for it, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.